Welcome to Tour Bus Confidential. Who is getting on the bus with me today? Pat Monahan from Train. Give him a warm welcome to the tour bus. So when did you start singing?
I started playing drums at 13, so by 15 I was like, no boys had the courage to sing in front of girls because the peer pressure was mounting up too high. So I was like, dude, just do this. And then I would sing and they'd be like, why don't you just do that? So that's how it started. Right?
So you're in the middle of this tour,
it's
all over the world.
2/3 done.
What is that like to be, I mean, like when I go on tour, I only go for like, a month. You're on for like 8 months or
no, this was 8 weeks. No, it was 10 weeks. It was 10 weeks. And this is where I saw all the most meaningful concerts in my life.
Me too.
Like the two that stick out the most are when Steely Dan finally played live together, and when I finally got to see Robert Plant perform, and he was with the Honey Drippers.
When do you write? I mean, do you have dedicated time? I'm always curious about that. Or does it just come? Or
I've learned a lot of lessons the hard way about writing. The record before this, I wasn't ready at all. This record was pure joy. I mean, I couldn't write enough. Wow. I just was like so excited to write with. I would write with people that were 30 years old instead of 50 years old. And the only difference is an amount of enthusiasm. Like a 30-year-old is going like this, listening to me, and a 50-year-old would be like, I think maybe we should put a little skibby-doo-doo in there, And so there was such a different energy that it made me feel like I'm really good at this because these kids are reacting like that, and I don't usually get that. So that motivated me to keep going, and then I think the songwriting was better. When you're
writing, do you sing as you're writing over chords that they play, or do you write? I mean, the idea first, or the
No, it's Drops of Jupiter was all of it at once because I woke up from a dream and just wrote everything in 20 minutes.
That song is just brilliant. It's brilliant.
Thanks. I think honestly, I lost my mom that year, and I think that she wrote it, and she was like, "Here, you're welcome." And I keep waiting for her to throw me another one. I'm like, "Mom, what's up, man? Would you?"
So you got so much going on. You got your cruise next year.
Yep, that'll be our 5th one.
Do you like doing those?
Man, our first one, I was like, I don't know, this might not be for us, but I like hanging out with Train fans and drinking our wine together. We made wine slushies last year, and then we made sand art this year. So I don't know, man. We just have built this really cool culture of regular people with regular jobs all hanging out on a boat. And the people that aren't as recognized that you'll see up on stage, Jerry Becker is from North Olmsted.
Really?
And he has been not just in the band forever as our keyboard player and guitar player, but he was our first tour manager. I met him in Petaluma, California.
And he's from here.
And he's from here, and I was from Erie. Right. And I was like, man, you're the only one that's nice to my kid at this music store. Will you tour manage my band? And he was like, I don't even know what that means, but yes, I will.
Because he's Midwest, and we got to stick together.
That's exactly right.
It's Tour Bus Confidential with Pat Monahan, lead singer of the band Train. And so happy to have you with us. And good luck with the rest of the tour. The album is absolutely fantastic. You guys check it out. It is. We'll lead you there, of course, from JimBrickman.com. And anything else you want to share with everybody about where Train is stopping next?
We go from here to Detroit, and Detroit's always incredible.
It is good stuff. All right, Mr. Monahan, you go have a great show.
Great.
Well, and thanks for joining me on Tour Bus Confidential.